My brother just emailed this to the whole school. School is cancelled tomorrow. Hello everyone, just wanted to spread the word. No school. My professor scared me for a second. You have attachment issues. Please fix it. Sorry for the confusion. I meant file attachment. My physics teacher sent this email out, and I felt like you guys should see this. So many people are missing assignments. Turn them in. My grandfather recently learned how to email. Do you want some mangoes? Easily the most relatable email I've received. Hi Rachel, I have lost control of the day. Marry a guy who will email you when you block him. Fellas, marry a woman that doesn't play these kind of games. Checking in. Nods, I hear you. Why is my teacher role-playing with me in a formal email? Pulls you closer. You're failing trigonometry. Amazing. This new Gmail feature will let you know if you're being normal in an email. This makes you sound insane. Try phrasing it like a normal person. This is the worst email I have ever received. Experts reveal what our hands could look like if they evolved for gaming. I hope this email finds you a broken husk of a man. I hope this email finds you before I do. Left voicemails for my students' parents yesterday and woke up to this email. You got the wrong digits. Yo, you called me about some girl in your class and I ain't got no daughter just yet, so I'm afraid you got the wrong digits. But you gave me baddie vibes through the phone, so don't be shy dialing up these digits again. Maybe I could take you for some spaghetti or something. In hell, you will enter email addresses and passwords using video game controllers forever. I skipped class today after having a panic attack and then got a weird email from my professor titled Maggie Simpson with only a photo of Maggie Simpson attached. This is a nightmare to me. Website pop-ups be like, yes, sign me up for emails. No thanks, I would rather remain a complete moron, live a miserable, meaningless life, die alone, and be forgotten in the annals of history. I failed a student for their midterm grade and they just sent me an email that just says, bro, can we appreciate the respectfully though? I'm sorry gang, I tried my best. Dear professor, I was wondering if there was a chance rounding up my grade by 0.1%. I'm at 68.99. Please let me know. Hi Joe. No. Bye. Emily. Dear Amazon, I bought a toilet seat because I needed one. Necessity, not desire. I do not collect them. I am not a toilet seat addict. No matter how tempting you email me, I'm not going to think, oh go on then, just one more toilet seat. I'll treat myself. Email. Do not reply to this email. Me. Replies to the email center. I always appreciate a courteous email from a student. Dear Professor Bitch, I hope this email finds you well. $43 million in cash found in empty Nigerian apartment. Poor guy probably spent the past decade trying to share it, but no one ever replied to his email. 12-year-old me, making an email I will use for the rest of my life. Just received this roller coaster of an email from one of my professors. Hello all. Unfortunately, I have to reschedule the exam, and I will have to cancel class on Thursday. Against my best wishes, I have been shot and I'm being treated in ER. I also have the virus, and the divorce is getting messy. If I am alive, the exam will be moved to Monday. Keep reviewing the texts, and remember to look over your IDs. Update, he really doesn't miss. Hello all. It seems that my last email went viral on the internet. I appreciate all of the replies letting me know. Fortunately, the injury wasn't serious, and none of my virus symptoms are serious. The exam is still on Monday, as it is that thing. Unlike my wife, I expect you not to cheat. Good luck to all. Best. Hello, Professor. I will be a little late to class today. I am not sure how late, but I will be there. I have been trying to find a way out of my room for over 20 minutes. There is a very big bug between me and the door, and when I move, it moves. And when it flies, its wings makes this awful whirring noise, like some vassal of horror. We are locked in a stalemate, and I am at every disadvantage. And I wholeheartedly believe the bug is aware of this. Respectfully, I am in tears. This is not an email I ever expected to receive or send. The AI design of your email is clever, but significantly lacks warmth. Would it be possible to be contacted by a human being moving forward instead of AI? It's not an AI, I'm just autistic. See you next Friday. Most embarrassing email exchange I've ever had. Sent an email. They replied and called me Matisse. I replied with a stink about how my name is properly spelled and that it's actually really important to me. They told me to check my first email. I had misspelled my own name. My professor only likes to be addressed by his first name, and I put brain instead of Brian. Me, God, why must you give me your hardest battles? I don't. You are my weakest soldier, and these battles are so easy. It's an email. Why are you crying? Thinking about the time I emailed my dentist to say I was afraid and I couldn't attend my appointment anymore, but pressed send too early. Hi Leonard, I am afraid. So we are closing my school for 2 weeks, but the highlight was teaching my 3rd graders how to email so they can email me questions, and I got these throughout the day. So my flatmate's laptop got stolen today. Please check what the thief sent him. I am sorry about your laptop. Hello, I am very sorry for taking your laptop. I am extremely poor and needed the money. I left your phone and wallet, so I hope that slightly makes up for something. I can see you are a university student. If there is any files such as university work on here that you need, let me know and I will send them to you. Once again, I am sorry. I emailed them as a joke and they they gave me a scarily realistic response, and I was too scared to say anything back. This is the greatest email I've received. We are sorry. Please enjoy $0 off your next order. As someone who has really bad allergies, I had to contact my professor to decontaminate my notebook. Honestly, love him for warning us. Trail mix attack. Dear students, while grading your notebooks and eating trail mix, a catastrophe occurred, and my trail mix ended up all over the floor and your notebooks. There may be particles of said trail mix left. If any of you have a severe peanut/tree nut allergy, please contact me so I know to thoroughly decontaminate your notebook. Sorry for the inconvenience. P.S. If you feel like it, bring your EpiPen to class. How do I explain to my professor that the reason I did not show up to class is because in my dream I woke up and checked my email and saw the class was cancelled, and I believed it. No matter how small you try to make that unsubscribe at the bottom of an email, I will find it. Rate my professor is really something. Awful. I never wore my seatbelt while driving to school because I wanted to die before making it to his class. This is how my professor cancelled class this morning. Sorry again. If any consolation, I am, as the youth say, straight up not having a good time right now. I found something new to say at the end of every email. I'm sorry I haven't replied to your email, but I glanced at it, vowed to deal with it later, and now the very thought of even opening it fills me with crippling dread. You ever send a detailed email and immediately go to the sent box to admire it? Good job, me. This email is so coherent. Look at those bullet points. I hate when people email back too quickly. I just ticked that off my to-do list, and now I have to add it to the list again. The evolution of a work email. Fuck you. I specifically said delete, delete, delete. If you had taken the time to actually read what delete, delete, delete. Apologies. I will be more clear next time. When you keep making new email accounts to get free trials, a little reverse psychology. Not sure it will work every time, but you gotta take a risk sometimes. Is it possible for you to drop my graduation down a couple percent? 89.41 is too close to an A for me. I don't want to show this to my parents, knowing that I was pretty close. If I was like at an 85, they would understand my grade could not move up a letter. Why would someone email me this? Me, after guessing the password of my own email. Did you know if you email your boss, suck my ass, you don't have to go to work anymore? Why the fuck would I check my emails? That's where the emails are. Opening my goddamn email. There better not be any emails in here. My mum is yelling at me because I don't know her email password. I hate networking. Sure, email it. In case you did not know, smiley faces aren't considered professional. Sad face. I just put in a request slip to get June 13th off, and I got the email that said it got denied. June 13th is my birthday, and I work for my mother. I applied for a job as a disability advocate and put in my cover letter that I was deaf. I just got an email asking for a phone interview. A girl in one of my classes sent out an email saying, "You'll be having a furry classmate this semester," and my heart stopped, but she was talking about her service dog. 7 years ago, I worked at a small company of about 15 people. I sent an email to all of my co-workers one Friday, inviting them on a weekend hike. Only one person came, a guy from the web developer team that I had hardly spoken to. Today is our 6th wedding anniversary. We're going hiking. Web development guy. Sounds like someone who might have the expertise to delete that email from everyone else's inbox. My professor sent me an email to stop cussing during my exams because on the last one, the webcam recorded us and I talked to myself to work out problems and I kept saying, "What the fuck am I doing?" Big, bare, bold eagles. Excuse the number 1. I can't seem to remove it from the received this incomprehensible email from my etymology. The fucking eagles got him. Never underestimate what a university student would do to get out of an exam. Good evening, everyone. I have some troubling news about the test tomorrow. I have a family emergency right now. I will not be able to attend class tomorrow. We will be forced to push the test back a class. This will give everyone one more day to prepare. Sorry for the inconvenience. Best, Andrew. Hello, everyone. Someone is impersonating me, trying to delay the test. The test will happen tomorrow. Anyone found to be impersonating a professor to put off, please note that a fake Gmail address was created using my name to pull off this hoax. Again, I repeat, the test will take place tomorrow. Best, the real Andrew Wolford. My girlfriend's employer has sent all its 1,500 staff an email saying they need to start returning to the office over the next few weeks, and some brave, insane soul has replied all with simply no. PSA, always proofread your emails to your professor. Yep, I am not fucking reading this. Mr. Martin, just letting you know, you're a motherfucking G, and I'm sorry that you're bald. If you want, I can get you with a girl who can get your hair back and keep you banging. Also, I needed to ask you for an extension on my paper. I'm really drunk right now, and will be sick as hell tomorrow. Keep slaying, boy, and I forgot to do school loop again. Love you, and see you Monday. Patrick, sounds like you had a great night. I will extend your paper deadline to Wednesday. It must be submitted to. Please refer to my syllabus for information on how to submit your paper. I appreciate your concern for my bald head. My wife likes it, and I don't get paid enough to get hair implants. On a side note, what were you drinking last night? Next time you email me, I would like a bottle of whatever you had so I don't have to remember what you said. Good yard. Only a fool would buy IKEA furniture. Instead, I just download the instructions and keep emailing their service department to say that I am missing a piece until they ship me all the pieces over a 6-month period. My grandfather emails me a virtual lunch note daily because he used to pack my school lunches. I'm 31 now. Lunch note. Hey there, young lady. Hope you are feeling well and happy with the beautiful smile of yours. You enjoy your day. I know that Papa loves you. They really dodged a bullet with this one. Replying, that sounds like a you problem, to every work-related email as a social experiment. I get an email every time I get a package delivered to my apartment mailroom. It's supposed to be a photo of the label, but there's this one guy. I believe in sending an email to yourself to save an important document. Supremacy. With a teacher like this, I would never even turn in stuff late, just out of respect. I wanted to let you guys know that I accept late work without penalty. I've gotten a lot of emails about what time is the cutoff, what is the penalty. I just wanted to let you know, as long as the work is turned in, I am happy. So I emailed my French teacher asking if I can sit next to my crush, and I was wondering if it would be too much to ask if you could move my seat next to. Wanted to ask him to our upcoming dance, and that would give me a chance to get to know him better. I promise you that I won't get distracted in class or disturb the class. Thank you so much for your time. Bonjour, sweet Amisha. Ashima. Of course. How cute. We will make the change on Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. High school. College is no joke. Your instructors are very serious, and you always have to be professional and respectful. College. Dr. Wiltsey. Is it still okay for me to take my final test tomorrow at 12? Let me know. Whatever. The quiet girl in my group just absolutely roasted our professor because he takes forever to grade. Samantha, did you get everything turned in? Everything is turned in, based on current patterns. We should have feedback by late July. Today, I received an email from an old professor I tried to reach prior to a final. He emailed me back today, 6 years later. Lindsay, you may never see this email, but my apologies for such a tardy response. You sent this email to my student account instead of my faculty account. I did not know that I had a student account until students in my class this spring were sending me emails that I was not receiving, and I asked what address they were using, and I just opened it today. High school. Your professors would never let this slide. My professor. Hey, so this is fun. I definitely forgot that I started out my paper with, hey fuckers, listen up. So, sorry about that. I would send you a new one, but I think it's kind of funny, so I'm just going to leave it unless you require a different hook. Anyways, have a good night. I might print and frame this email. I place put my last email in attack position, but my last email allows me to summon my previous email from the discarded pile. I place my previous email in defense position, then place no worries if not, face down and end my turn. Me, when I delete send from my iPhone to make the email more formal. Every professor's email etiquette. Please kneel and bow your head. Wait for the herald to announce your email subject. Please provide plentiful offerings to show your loyalty. Me, follows etiquette. Thanks, sent from my iPad. Wondered why the car blowers didn't seem very effective. Then I realized half of them were set to email instead of bacon. I hope this email doesn't find you. I hope you've escaped, that you're free. When my son was born, I created an email address for him. Every achievement and photo taken is sent to that email. When he is old enough, he will get the passwords and will have all of those memories. 23-year-old hits on me. I tell him I'm 30. He says, oh, so can I get your email then? 10 out of 10. It's so messed up to look at a baby and know that someday they will too have an email address. Banks email like, we have a message for you in your inbox. And then the email is like, hello, we are your bank. My second grader has 5 video meetings per day. 5. At one point, he goes, I think this one could have been an email. So I guess he's ready for the corporate world. The other day, a man signed up for our Advantage card and I asked for his email and he looked at me and goes, no, I have a Gmail. I don't even know what an email is. And I was just so in awe for a moment, but then I smiled and enthusiastically replied, it's okay, that works. Meanwhile, internally screaming, honestly, if anyone wants to know what retail is like on a daily basis, this is it. European out of offices. I'm going away camping for the summer. Email again in September. American out of offices. I have left the office for 2 hours to undergo kidney surgery, but you can reach me on my cell anytime. Lol, my girlfriend sent me this screenshot of a work email she just sent out. Good morning everyone. Just wanted to give you one last chance to send your December numbers in before I send out the pigeons. This is your final warning. It's crazy how bad Duolingo makes you feel if you miss a few days. Just got an email that said, so you give up on all your goals, huh? We wanted to write this in French, but you wouldn't understand it anyway. I'm a new employee and I would like to change my username. How am I supposed to sell our software using this address? Unfortunately, all the emails are automatically generated by the system and cannot be changed. Please believe me. 2 years ago, in Lyon, a total stranger named Nordine saw me with my camera and asked me to take professional photos of him. The email he gave me to send over never worked, and I never got him his 50 plus photos. Nordine, are you out there? 2007, an email led to Airbnb's launch. Brian, I thought of a way to make a few bucks, turning our place into designer's bed and breakfast, offering young designers who come into a town. Crash during 4-day event, complete with wireless internet, a small desk space, sleeping mat, and breakfast each morning. Ha, Joe, when you email your professor at 2 a.m. and they respond within a minute. Once in college at 3 a.m. I couldn't get my printer to print out my assignment that was due at 9 a.m. So I emailed my professor with, I am Sleeping Beauty and someday my prints will come. In the meantime, here is an electronic copy. And she emailed me back in like 5 minutes telling me she'd laughed so hard she startled her dog awake. My professor for my online class was mad when nobody showed up for the first day and then realized it was an online class. Today was the first day of class and nobody showed up. If this is how you will all act the entire semester, feel free to drop my course. I'm sorry, it had just come to my attention that this is an online course. No in-person class this time is required. I am sorry for the very rude email. I'm not a jerk, I promise. Please forgive me, class. Day 1 of asking how Doofenshmirtz finds out Perry's name when Perry doesn't speak. He was sent an email by the OWCA when Perry was first assigned. Them, I never got your email. Me, completely forgot to send. That's weird, I'll resend it. Imagine writing all of that excuse just for a K. The best email signature I've ever seen. It is normal for me to take 2 days to read my emails and 2 more to reflect on the matter and respond calmly. The culture of immediacy and the constant fragmentation of time are not very compatible with the kind of life I lead. Hello sir, my name is Ben. Yeah, damn, fuck, no. My account's gone. Mail. My boyfriend doesn't have a phone at the moment, so I had to email him about when I'm arriving. Look at this ridiculous email he writes back. Dear baby, I am saddened by the news of your later arrival. It has been many days since I last saw you, and my great anguish sits in my heart. My nuts are also very full. I shall call you from the landline later, probably after I have finished eating breakfast. Oh my love, every email I ever send. Hello, I am extremely excited to be corresponding with you. You can tell by the number of exclamation points I use. Here is one sentence with a period so that I don't come across as a maniac. Thanks. Hi. Hello. How are you? Are you male or female? No, I'm Gmail. You mean gay. There are 2 kinds of people in this world. Airlines sending me, we are in this together emails. When my suitcase was 52 pounds, I was on my own. A job application. After weeks of consideration, we have decided to go with another candidate who is better suited to our needs at this time. It was noted during your interviews, you told both our recruiter and the hiring manager that they wasted your time because they were late, and you took time off work just to hear a lowball offer, and that we should have posted the salary range in the job description. We told this we do this so people won't apply just for the money. After which you replied, what money? Thank you for your time and consideration. Sincerely. The email my sister got from a landscaping company job she applied for versus the one she sent back. However, unless you are a bodybuilder, I fear that you will not be able to handle the workload, as it is very physical and demanding, as we are a hard landscaping company. If you feel up for it, then feel free to contact me on my number below. Hi Muscle Mark, thank you for your quick reply. Funnily enough, I probably just have much experience as bodybuilding as you do, which I'm guessing is none. What I do have is years of experiencing landscaping and also building retaining walls in 40-degree heat, as I did this for many years while I lived in Australia. I have looked into your company before sending this email and assure you that it would be no more challenging than the work I have completed before, as it was a much higher standard than your work I've seen your company produce. However, what I do find challenging is working with small-minded individuals such as yourself that I could probably bench press 5 minutes after being woken up from a 3-year coma. Therefore, I am no longer interested in this position. Your Zoom profile picture, hello Sophia, Dangronopa, is not tolerated for school guidelines on any circumstances. It is forbidden at school, meaning that name is not allowed. Please change your Zoom profile picture and your school email profile picture. Nagato is forbidden. Thank you. Dude, your school has a DNI list. My mom passed away last weekend. I emailed my professors to ask for a 24-hour extension. Professor 1 only gave me an extra 12 hours. Professor 2 told me to do the assignments for the week when I could and asked if I wanted to share my favorite memories with her instead. Be like Professor 2. High school teacher. I have to be objective. You don't know my political views. College professor. All. Here are the details for the Twitter extra credit assignment. Simply write a tweet for Donald Trump and email it to me. It may not contain profanity or personal threats. I'll post them from my Twitter account. If your tweet successfully gets my account blocked by Donald Trump, you will receive 5 points on your final grade and a free absence. This will run through the end of semester or until someone wins. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Good luck. My sister died yesterday. I can't explain how much I appreciate my English professor's compassion. Alyssa, I don't know what to write. I have 2 sisters, and anyway, take all the time you need. No documentation needed, and you don't need to promise not to take another extension. I'm giving you blanket flexibility in advance. You have already done good work so far, and my goal is for you to get something positive out of the class. And after what's just happened, if you just want to participate to the extent possible, I will make that work. Take care of yourself.